Hey Libra, welcome to Glow in the Dark Tarot. I'm going to be doing your reading for August 2019, so let's get it done. So I previously started your video and I was just too busy talking. I was halfway through the read and then my phone died. So now I have to start over. Um, so after I do this video for you for August, what I'm going to do is I'm going to do your extended. I'm going to upload that video right after this one. And basically what I do is I just put the clarifying cards on top of each card in the deck, and then I just kind of go more in depth. Alright? So, Libra, before my phone died, what I was talking about was the fact that unlike other signs, you have a lot of other signs going through big transformations, so like Gemini, Taurus, Cancer. Those signs are going through spiritual awakenings, transformations, things like that. You, Libra, on the other hand, I don't want to say you aren't going through that and that you aren't changing and that you aren't evolving, but I feel like you kind of have been 2-3 steps ahead of everyone else. I feel like you have been gone through this transformative process months back. So I feel like you, for the most part, probably are more centered, probably have a better idea of who you are, what you want, probably are more so content with where you are with yourself, with your career, with your love life, with your job. Um, and I feel that if anything, you're going to just be making small tweaks, if that makes sense. Instead of just like big changes. So Libra, like I said in the video that doesn't exist anymore, you have been staked your claim and stood your ground and turned and faced the world and saw it as your oyster. I still feel that you still feel that way, that you're still doing that. With that, I think that there is some energy around you, some people around you who maybe don't like that. Libra, I feel like you're exuding this sense of confidence within yourself, within what you can do for yourself, within what you've already done for yourself up until this point. And there might be some people around you who feel like you shouldn't be that confident. It might make them feel a little bit insecure. And I think for the most part, Libra, you have a good way of balancing, you have a good way of balancing between what's important, what's not important, what's worth your time, what's not worth your time. I do think that there is a little part of you that's like, why are people, so worried about me? Like, why don't you worry about you? I feel like there is a little part of you that says that, but I don't think that the energies around you that kind of want to kill your vibe or steal your thunder, I don't think it's throwing you off too much, if at all, really. I think it confuses you in the sense of where you don't understand why people are that stupid, or you don't understand why people are that dumb, or you don't understand why your confidence, your ambition, you wanting what you want makes other people feel insecure. So with this death card, I do feel like it's more about silencing the haters. Excuse me. Oh, I'm so sorry for sneezing in your video. I think I'm catching a cold. But with this death card, I do think that this is more about silencing your haters. I do think that this is a part of you that died, or an aspect of your life or social circle that you cut off or let go or moved away from. And I think it happened more gradually and not that dramatic. So you probably didn't even notice that this happened. However, this had to happen in order for you to get here, right? So if this is something that has to do with something being more serious, then again, this had to happen in order for you to get here, in order for you to get to this place of centeredness. You're content with yourself, you're content with the things that you have, you're content with your ability to create, you're content with your life in general. You have everything that you feel that you need with this Nine of Cups. Um, but again, like with that Death card, I do kind of feel like there is an energy of you silencing something, whether it's the past, whether it's haters, whether it's your own negative self-talk, whether it's just the things that just don't really vibe with this Nine of Cups energy. In this standpoint of you looking at the world and seeing what it is that you want and knowing that you will get it. I think that you're just focused on putting your head down and working. You're focused on the things that you know for a fact have a formulaic outcome. With this Eight of Pentacles here, you know for a fact that if I work hard, if I do this, if I talk to these people, if I don't talk to these people, if I keep my head down and stay focused, everything will be okay and I will continue to be happy. As I blow my nose in the middle of your video, so sorry. Anyway, here comes the Chariot card. So you are moving forward, and whatever it is that you're moving on, whether or not, again, like I said, this death was something rather serious, but was something that was necessary that brought you to this point. That brought you to this point of really looking at the things that you have and at the things that you created for yourself, and then being focused in what it is that you have and what it is that you want, and looking forward. You are still moving forward, okay? So you, regardless whether or not the noise really knocks you, you have made up your mind what it is that you want and what it is that you want to do. So the World card in the reverse next to the Two of Pentacles. I wonder if you feel an obligation to hold on to certain things, though. So you're pretty smart. You're pretty smart knowing what you need to hold on to, what you need to let go, what you need to focus on, what matters, what doesn't matter. But I wonder if you're fully grasping what you're stepping into and what's happening here with you. I wonder if you fully are accepting this new way of being. I wonder if, even though it's something that you want, I wonder if it scares you a little bit. I wonder if it's something that you can't quite find a way to juggle. Of course, you are constantly going to try to find your balance. But is it something that you are still a little bit iffy on, this newness? I don't think you have a problem with newness, but it just seems like a 180 with your life probably right now. So I think there is a part of you that is maybe still processing how you got here, and that's one reason why this world and the world card is not in the upright. Maybe you're still processing it. Maybe you're still trying to articulate it. Maybe you're still trying to articulate who you are within it, if that makes sense. So I wonder if that's going on with you, Libra. Justice in the reverse. Queen of Wands, Queen of Swords, Four of Pentacles in the reverse. So again, I definitely feel like there is something about you that thinks that something about your situation is not fair. This could be going back to what I said about how you have made up your mind what it is that you want. You have made up your mind that the world is your oyster, but you don't quite understand why other people have a problem with it. And so maybe you are in a position or in a situation or in a job where people do try to stand in your way, or maybe people do have the authority to stand in your way, and it just does not seem fair. And so maybe you're kind of second guessing some of the choices that you made up until this point, and really just asking yourself, were they the right choices? I don't think that you doubt yourself at all, Libra, but I do think that you I do think you doubt the validity of other people around you. So I think that you know that you are smart enough and capable enough to figure out any obstacle you will handle. However, there are some things that just don't make sense. Again, why do people have a problem with the fact that, I'm this young and I'm doing this well, or, I'm in this relationship and it's going so well, and maybe you're different ages, right? Or why, do people, why am I in people's mouths all the time? Why does it seem like the noise and the bullshit sometimes gets more airtime than the real shit? And I think, again, I don't think it knocks you off too much, but I do think you notice it. However, I do think you are so confident in yourself and in your ability to manifest and in your ability to get yourself to where you want to go. You're still growing, and you're still growing personally as a person. You're still growing your finances. You're still growing your life. You're still growing your career. Something about the bullshit that might be around you has not stopped the fucking flowers from blooming, And I don't think you're worried about it. However, I do think that you are not in the mood to allow anything to stand in your way. You're gonna cut any shit down that tries to threaten your fucking 9 of Cups and threatens your focus. There's no way that this bullshit is gonna win. There's no way. There's no way, and there's no way you're gonna allow it to win. So that's what I'm seeing for you. It's there, but it's not phasing you. Not too much. You got this. You are refusing to hold on to the shit that you don't need to hold on to. You are refusing to hold on to the beliefs that people try to shove down your throat. Whether this is institutionally, whether you're in the military, whether you are in a marriage, you are not holding on to these stigmas or these conventions that people around you probably are telling you you need to hold on. And that probably goes back to why people feel so insecure when it comes to you. You're so confident, Libra. You are so real. And you know how they say real recognize real? Well, bullshitty people and the fake shit recognizes real too. But the difference is the fake shit gets scared of the real. It gets scared of the real. And you're not holding on to anything that isn't real. You're not going to allow people to tell you what you need to think, or how you need to think, or what you need to believe in. The world is your oyster, Libra. You're not interested in any type of moves, boss moves or investments or shmoney moves or whatever you want to call it, or any people who come up to you and it's not real. It's not lucrative. It's not mature. It's not promising in what it can offer you. Not fully. So keep being you, Libra. You got this shit. Keep being you. I really don't see you being fazed too much by any of the bullshit. You know it's there, but you're smarter than it. And you know how to win and beat it at the end of the day. You know that. Sorry. So, Libra, that is your reading for August 2019. Please leave me a comment. Please subscribe. Please leave me a thumbs up. Again, thank you for tuning in to Glow in the Dark Tarot. I'm going to do your extended right now, and I'm going to upload this video right now. All right? See you, Libra.